It's hard prepping a pod by yourself.
Is it?
Well, you don't like the way I prep shit, so.
You did like some random shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, I didn't know what else to talk about.
Then you're all talking about gripping the cat's neck and shit.
Well, yeah, playfully.
Then
Or
you were
to the
saying
point
like
where they're.
something. You were saying some phone was gay.
No, no, I didn't. Well,
You
the
literally.
color.
You said you're like that looks so gay.
The color is coral red. Like, why can't they just do a regular red? Like, why does it have to be coral? It's practically pink.
But you said it was gay.
Well, yeah, but I didn't mean it like offensive.
I think you did.
I really didn't. I really didn't.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Babylon Podcast, episode 70. And today,
70.
Koolme planned this whole episode, so if you don't like it, you can blame him. Even though last time you did it, they did well.
I don't think that it did.
I think it did. I don't
Damn, that's
even.
wild.
I don't know which one it was though. I don't remember. I think it was called. I think the episode was called "Koolme planned this episode." Actually, so whenever that was.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah, just get it on with it. Yeah, it was episode 60.
Get it on with it. Get it on with it, he says. Anyway,
Wait,
yeah, episode. Yes?
I guess we can say this now. I don't know. I think it's gonna be episode 72 or 73. I don't know which one. It'll be a live episode. I don't know
Yeah,
which
one
one
of
it
those.
is.
Depends how. Well, these have to actually go out first, but yeah.
They are this Friday. They would have been
Yeah.
that already by the time they heard this.
Yeah. It's going to be an interesting one. So prepare yourselves. Prepare yourselves. But yeah, we're episode 70. We're back. I mean, we've been back. By the time you listen to the other episode, we'll have been back. So, Nexus, what have you been up to lately?
What the fuck? Why are you talking like an NPC?
We gotta update the fans.
We don't.
I was watching that show, and then they have a podcast on the show, and I'm like,
What show?
that nobody wants this that I've been glazing.
Never heard of it.
It's on Netflix. They have a podcast. It's a chick podcast, but
So it's a
they
show
just
about
talk
women.
about. No, I mean it's about a woman who falls in love with a Jewish guy, but he can't date her because she's not Jewish.
Why does he have to be
So it's
Jewish?
because they have to repopulate the world. That's what they talk about.
Is it relevant that he's Jewish? Or did you
No,
want to?
yeah,
You just want to bring that up?
no, he's a rabbi, and she doesn't know that until like after. Well, not right after, but like right after they meet, she finds out.
So now you're
But yeah,
spoiling it.
her and her sister. That's in the beginning. It's like the first episode. Her and her sister had the podcast anyway. But they talk about all their relationships and what they did, and basically like a sex podcast.
You probably
But
really
it's
like that, huh?
oh yeah, like they're smoking. Anyway, the show's good. Check it out. So yeah, how's your week been so far,
Shut the.
Nexus?
Why are you talking
Well,
like that? It's
we're doing a different format
why
to confuse the fans.
this is completely different from how the last episode was.
Exactly.
And you're like, I'm gonna change the format. You can just change the format out of nowhere.
That's just how it be. We got to get the people laughing right away.
They're not laughing. They're probably thinking, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
They could be laughing. You never know. Anyway, since you don't want to answer, I've been okay, I guess. I'll ask myself. I've been okay, I guess.
Jesus.
Just kind of doing my thing, waiting it out. You know. Anyway, so we got the latest Marvel news. If you want to hop into that right away, um, MCU news, I guess, not Marvel news. You should got to keep it MCU. I think a few days ago they just released a new like the final trailer for Daredevil Born Again or whatever. I haven't seen it because I don't want to be like spoiled. I'm kind of trying to binge Daredevil before March. I also had to binge The Punisher apparently too, so I think he's in the show at some point. So I've been trying to binge Daredevil. I didn't get very far. I got to like episode 2.
She didn't
But
binge.
no, I said I'm trying to binge it.
You didn't try very hard.
Just no, I got like halfway through episode 2. The episodes are long as hell. It's like
Yeah.
an hour,
Yeah.
which is good, but yeah, the I like what I've seen so far. It's pretty gritty. Definitely pretty gritty. Um yeah, that they dropped the final trailer for that, I believe, a few days ago. They're really trying to hype up the Captain America movie. Like they are really trying hard. Like every time I go on YouTube, there's always like a featurette or a new trailer or a new
Oh
TV
yeah, that's
spot.
coming out.
Yeah, but I've never seen so many for like a Marvel movie before. Like I don't even think I've seen that many for like Endgame or Infinity War. I mean, they had a few, but I didn't see like any like
The,
featurettes or anything like that behind the scenes.
the popcorn buckets look sick.
Yeah, they they start selling those I think on the 7th. But if you haven't seen it yet, it's like the Captain America shield popcorn bucket. It is sick. The cups look pretty cool too.
There's also a
One
Red
has
Hulk
red.
bucket.
Oh, I didn't see that one. I'll have to look that up. But it'd be dope to get both. But I mean, I think they start selling them on the 7th. I think you can go to the theater and purchase them from what I read. But they have the shield. Apparently, they have the Red Hulk bucket and the the cups are pretty cool. They have like a. I had something similar when I went to see Saw X. So it has like the little figurine on top. One has Red Hulk, the other one has Captain America with his wings out, which is pretty cool. Um, but yeah, they are hyping the movie up pretty good. I mean, I'm excited. It looks. I only needed to see like a few of the trailers, but I think the one I really got hyped for was like a UK trailer that dropped maybe a couple weeks back, maybe a month ago. No, maybe a couple weeks. That one was pretty fire. Um, but yeah, they're really hyping it up. I can't wait. Hopefully, I think I want to see this one in IMAX. But I think they also announced it's the shortest, one of the shorter MCU movies. Just under 2 hours, which I, I mean, it's still pretty long, but it seems like there's a lot going on in this movie that I feel like needs to be explained in more than 2 hours. But I guess we'll see. They still got to explain the Eternals, uh, Celestial or whatever the fuck it is, doing there in the background. I think they're fighting over it, like just having a war out there over it. What else? Oh, also they are speculating that Red Hulk only has 4 minutes of screen time, which is the stuff that they're showing at the end. Like when he transforms, is pretty much the end of the movie, from what people have said. I think spoiled from the test screenings, so spoiler. Um, but yeah, that's kind of that kind of sucks, but I guess it's um expected, really. Because I mean, Captain America probably gonna fight. Well, I forget his character's name, Sidewinder or something like that. I don't know how much of the movie he's in. He's like one of the villains, and then who's the leader? The leader's supposed to be like the main villain, but who knows if they're even gonna fight or anything like that. So I guess we'll see. The movie looks pretty good though. Pretty excited for it. Um, do you have any thoughts on this movie?
Nope.
Okay, good to know. Uh, let's see. Scarlett Johansson has been rumored to return for Avengers Doomsday. There's a pretty good theory going around with why they are why they're bringing back everybody. Um, as far as like Chris Hemsworth and Robert Downey Jr. and now Scarlett Johansson. There's a rumor that they're going to do the original six as evil variants that the new Avengers are going to have to fight for Doomsday, which I think is a pretty sick theory. Um, if that were true, um, it'll be interesting to see how that works out. But I actually like that theory quite a bit. Rather than bringing everybody back for like good. I mean, I wouldn't. I guess I wouldn't mind a good variance, but I feel like it's kind of like a cash grab to bring them back as good people. Again, kind of takes away from the new Captain America and other characters. Um, but yeah, I like the theory that they might be creating the original six evil variants, which kind of I guess no, because Spider-Man 4 comes out. There's a rumor also that the Hulk's gonna be the main villain for Spider-Man 4, which I don't understand that, but supposedly that's who the main villain is, and supposedly the Punisher is gonna be in it, and they're supposed to banish Hulk so we can actually get a World War Hulk movie. That's the rumor coming out, but I don't think that's true. Like, how's Spider-Man gonna fight Hulk? I guess it's possible, but he doesn't have the Stark tech anymore, so it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. But yeah, the that's the theory that's going around with the latest latest casting news for Doomsday. I don't know about Secret Wars. Besides, I believe Deadpool and Hugh Jackman are being brought back, and Hugh Jackman has said that he wants to play Wolverine for the next 10 years. So we're probably not going to get a new Wolverine for a while, um, in the MCU at least. Like probably not going to get another one. I think they are like doing casting for the new X-Men. That one chick from Stranger Things is supposedly going to play Jean Grey, the redhead Max. Um, I don't know her real name, but yeah, she's rumored to be playing Jean Grey. Um, but yeah, it's kind of expected, that Wolverine or Hugh Jackman's going to play Wolverine. Uh, I honestly can't imagine anybody replacing him. Maybe besides Henry Cavill. I thought he did pretty good in the short time that he had. I mean, he fits the part, but I don't think that's going to happen. And then the latest MCU news is as of 4 hours ago. Benedict. I said Cumberpatch earlier. It's probably because I was thinking of Sour Patch Kids. But Benedict Cumberbatch has confirmed his MC return. Um, I believe it says. I think he'll be in there for Doomsday. I kind of briefly just read over this, but we haven't seen him since his second movie. Actually, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think we'll see him till Doomsday. Uh, and I think they actually confirmed Doctor Strange 3 a while back, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, any thoughts on this?
I wasn't
Let me
listening.
guess. Yeah, I thought. So am I just like doing a solo ep here, or
I was letting you. I was letting you cook.
thanks? I appreciate you. But yeah, I think that's the latest news from the MCU. Um, Nothing new with Marvel Rivals. Um,
Nothing new.
well, the Fantastic Four came out, but is there anything else that I missed from that?
That's it.
And we recently played. I didn't use any of the Fantastic Four characters. I think Nexus used a Visible Woman.
I use Reed
He used Reed.
like once.
I didn't. I didn't check out anybody else. Uh, I actually have a hard time playing that game and finding somebody to use. Speedy's pretty good at it. I tried using Luna Snow, and it just didn't work out. I mean, I was doing okay with her, but he's
It,
getting like 46k heals.
you just weren't healing me as all.
Yeah, that was true. I try to heal you as much as possible. The healing just takes way too long. I'm trying to heal everybody at that point, and it just wasn't working out.
Everyone but me. Yeah.
I tried to heal you a few times. I said
It somehow was always me that didn't get healed.
I wasn't doing it purposefully.
Right.
Um, but anyway, we had a good sesh. We had a good sesh the other day. I think it was like last Thursday. We had a good sesh, and yeah, that's I guess that's all oh, besides the fact that one more thing on Rivals is Blade is rumored for season 2, so that'll be cool. I guess possibilities are endless for them adding characters like Thanos and other other characters.
You're supposed to add
Green
Ultron
Goblin,
too.
Ultron would be cool. Yeah, like I guess they have to find a way to balance the characters and what makes sense for the game too. But because everybody has a specific role, so I guess that makes sense. But yeah, it'd be cool if they Blade is the rumor, and then but yeah, Ultron would be cool too. But that is the latest Marvel news that I could find. Um, I guess everything that I have leading up to it is good segues. So everything's kind of like about movies. The box office results will take a few, like a minute, not even. Um, talking about the box office, I know it's weird. It's weird to add it to the pod, but I feel like it's we like movies. We talk about movies. We've been seeing movies quite a bit in the theaters. My first movie of 2025 was Den of Thieves 2. I think I'm actually going to try and make a list of what I've seen throughout the year because there was a lot of movies. Once you listen to the last episode, you'll like there's a lot of movies in 2024. But anyway, um I believe Mufasa is still in has still taken the lead over everything that's came out. Um, with two new movies that came out over the weekend. Mufasa made 12 million this past weekend. Its total gross is 210 million, and it's been out for 5 weeks. Most likely it's gonna hit digital this week, maybe, or next week. Sonic and Nosferatu just hit digital like yesterday. Um, so Mufasa's probably not far behind that. I think it came out. Well, it came out the same day as Sonic, so you'd think it would be available on digital now, but I don't think that it is. Um, the surprising one, I guess not surprising, but one of them days is Ticks number two. We've seen the trailers for that a little bit when we went to the movies. It definitely looks like one of those funny movies like I would chill at home and watch. Kind of reminds me of like Friday or something like that. I don't know if you guys seen the trailers, but um, basically they're trying to come up with the rent like the same day, or else they're gonna get kicked out of their crib. But that grossed 12 million over
But
the
that has
weekend.
Caesar in it.
Is that how you say her name?
Yeah.
She like a rapper?
I think she's just a singer.
Uh, I only know the Kiki Palmer chick, but
She
it looked
Caesar
pretty
was
funny.
she did the track for Black Panther, the I don't know what it's called, The Stars or something,
Oh,
with Kendrick
okay,
Lamar.
gotcha. Yeah, that movie looks pretty funny. I'll definitely watch it at home when it comes to digital. But
Is it because you love black women?
um, they're not my type specifically, but they're they look funny in this movie. Um, there's a bunch of funny moments in at least from the trailer. But it grossed 12 million over the weekend. The total gross is 14. I don't know what the budgets are for these. IMDb doesn't have the budgets. I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, I guess it does if they made money back or not. I think this one profited. The one that suffered, which I don't know why this came out at the same day as this one, but Wolfman is not doing well. I wanted to watch it. Um, I might still watch it, but at this point, it might not be. I wanted to support Lee Wanell. He made Saw and helped make Saw, and he made Insidious and all that with James Wan. But this is his movie, and I wanted to support him. I just haven't wanted to go to the movies, but it's not doing too well. I don't think it's made its budget back. It grossed 11 million. It over the weekend. Its total gross is 12. Both have been out for a week, almost. Um, but yeah, it's from what I've read, it's not doing too well, which sucks. 'Cause, I mean, I've heard it's pretty good, but I don't really judge by what people say. I kind of just judge watching it myself. But currently sits at a 6 out of 10. I believe this is a 6 out of 10 on IMDb. Let me see. Yeah, 6 point. Yeah, 6 out of 10. Um, I'm trying to see. They say it's definitely like a step in the right direction for their own type of monster verse because I think they're retrying to. I think they're trying to do the monster verse again. Um, they originally tried that with the Mummy remake with Tom Cruise, and that shit just imploded on itself back then. So this is, I think, the first movie in that um, reimagining of them trying to redo the universe. and I don't think it's going off to a great start. I'm hoping Wolfman will still do well. I think Aura was talking about seeing it yesterday. Uh, but yeah, I mean, with Captain America coming, I mean, I still have a few weeks, but maybe go watch this on next week or something. I definitely want to see it in theaters. So, but yeah, I mean, to me, it looks good. Any thoughts? Are you gonna see Wolfman? Are you gonna wait?
Nothing. No thoughts. Yeah.
Damn, is it a movie you're gonna watch?
Probably not.
Yeah. What if I like put hosted it in Discord?
Maybe.
Or are you gonna watch Sonic 3?
Yeah.
Nice, nice. All right. I forgot to pull up one tab.
All of that waiting, and you didn't pull that shit up.
Yeah, that's my bad. I knew I forgot. I knew I forgot a tab. Hey, stop that! Stop! Freaking cat. Right. So another random thing that'll take like literally probably like 10 seconds. I don't see us going too deep into this, but release the new releases on digital. The only ones I could find are Sonic 3 and Nosferatu. Apparently the digital, or I guess the home version of Nosferatu, has an extra 4 minutes of content, which I don't know if you read the joke, but online, but people were clowning that we might see more naked or Orlok in those extra 4 minutes. But that's the meme going around right now. But I don't know what the extra 4 minutes could be besides
A meme,
something
huh?
like that. I mean, that's the thing going around. I don't know if you call it a meme, but I'm old. But yeah, it has an extra 4 minutes. If you haven't seen either, check them. I mean, I haven't seen Sonic yet. It's on the list. Maybe watch it later or something. I don't know. We both have seen Nosferatu. I would not watch it again. I think I gave it like a 7 out of 10. It's a good movie. I just wouldn't watch it again. It's really slow. Uh, but yeah, I mean, if you haven't seen either, check them out. New on digital. Um, I should save the. I just see the next week's movies. I'm just gonna save that in case we do this again. I don't know if we're gonna have it on the episodes moving forward, but this is surprising that this comes out next week on digital. This is really surprising. I mean, I guess I could bring it up because there's nothing else. Den of Thieves 2 is apparently coming out on digital January 28th. So next Tuesday, which is surprising because the movie's only been out like uh, 2 weeks. It made a lot of money. Um, so yeah, I mean, it's not surprising, but I mean, to still give people a chance to see it in theaters. But yeah, I mean, that one's a surprising one coming next week. If you haven't seen it, check it out. If you haven't seen the first one, check it out. Badass movie. Any thoughts on then at these two?
No.
Okay, good talk. Netflix is raising their prices yet again, probably because they added WWE to Netflix, and they're probably going to do more live sports from now on. So I expect to be paying $30 here soon. I pay for the highest tier because of the 4K and the extra screens. So my price is going up to $24.99. The ad tier is going from 7 to 8. The standard ad, I mean the ad supported tier, sorry, 6 to 8. The ad free is 15 to 18, and then the premium, obviously the 4K, like the 4K and stuff, 22 to 24. Uh, I don't think Netflix is worth what they're charging right now, but they also sometimes put out good stuff. But it's just a bunch of it is just old things, like they came out with Carry On, which is good. That show that I just watched is pretty good. Um, they just came out with another Netflix original, Back in Action, which I'm meaning to check out. Has What's his name? Jamie Foxx, Cameron Diaz. Um, they usually have a top 10 like popular of the week, which is cool. That's how I keep track of new things. But I don't think Netflix is worth what they're charging. I mean, I don't really care for the live sports or anything like that. It'll be interesting to see if, like, that'd be interesting if UFC ever ended up on Netflix. I really doubt it, but that would be that'd be the end of that. That'd be the end of me paying for Netflix. It'd probably hike the price up like crazy, but yeah, all these streaming services and their price hikes are getting kind of ridiculous. I mean, now you got to bundle everything just to get a good deal. Um, but yeah, any thoughts on the Netflix price hike?
Nah,
Do
none.
you do you use Netflix?
Yep.
Do you pay for Netflix?
Nope.
This is a great episode, everyone. Just so you know, I actually want to be here. You know,
You're just like yapping for 10 fucking years.
yeah, but you're not getting involved.
I don't. What do you want me to say? I got nothing to say.
He's just here, everybody. He's just here. I'm doing everything. Um,
If you get past this fucking news shit, we can rate these nugs.
well, yeah, that's what you care about. Uh, all right, real quick, we're gonna go over the
Oh my god.
UFC 311
Didn't
real
watch it.
quick. I didn't watch. I watched. Well, actually, I watched a little bit of it. Um, a lot of these fights were canceled and switched over because of last minute injuries, I believe. Specifically with the main event, had to get changed like that day or the day before. But Kevin Holland was submitted in round one. He's kind of like I believe he's like kind of like Jamal Hill with his big mouth. He got submitted. I don't know this fight. Yuri and Jamal Hill's fight was really good. It actually looked like Jamal was coming back for a second, but in round two, but uh, ultimately got finished in round three. Got clocked with a big hit, and I'm glad he lost. Jamal Hill has a big mouth, and he's a crybaby. Every time I look at his face, it looks like he's crying. He
That's
just has
crazy.
that face like he wants to cry. He tries to look mean and angry, but he just looks like he wants to. He's in a bad mood.
That's usually what I think when
So
I see you.
like I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's probably because I am.
Okay. Keep
Uh,
keep going.
oh yeah, Yuri made a good point. but I don't think he's ready to face Alex again. I don't care to see that fight. Uh, Alex has another fight that he has. He just got his fight announcement that night, so I don't even know the dude he's fighting. He looks like a werewolf, but
That's so fucking racist.
it's not racist. He just looks like a werewolf with the sideburns.
That's crazy.
Marib, I was the co-main event. He pretty much beat on. They kind
Marab.
of beat each other up. Marab, there you go. I've only seen a few of these like fighters from Nina's YouTube when she interviews them or does a little videos with them, like training. So that's how I know some of these guys. But yeah, the fight was good. It went to decision. Um, the main event ended quickly. Islam, Makachev,
Just call him Islam.
Makachev, Islam, pretty much made quick work of Renato. Um, but I mean, that's the price you pay for taking a fight the same day. I mean, kind of sucks. Uh, but yeah, I mean, some of the fights were cool. I didn't really, honestly, didn't really care. I really just wanted to see the Jamal fight, if anything. Um, and it went pretty much as I hoped. Now we could stop. Now he could stop talking and yapping and running his mouth. Um, yeah, looking forward to the next few cards they have coming out. Adesanya is fight night, not a numbered event, which is interesting. But yeah, I mean, the only other fight on there is Michael Venom Page. But yeah, Adesanya is coming back February 1st. All right, now let's get into the best fast food chicken nuggets, and then we're gonna save the Until Dawn for, I guess, the last thing. So, best fast food chicken nuggets. I guess we're not gonna do any type of tier. Just what you think is your. I guess can we do like top five?
Probably, yeah.
So we have McDonald's, Wendy's. You haven't tried Jack in the Boxes, so I'm gonna add it for mine, I guess. Um, I've had Chick-fil-A's, and I guess there's Burger King.
Mm-hmm.
Um, oh, McDonald's.
You
Let me
said
take
that.
out. I did. Oh, okay. I didn't write any of these down, which is crazy. Um, I was just going off of like looking them up. I think if I had to, honestly, I'm being biased here. If I had to choose my favorite nuggets, I'm gonna put them in. I'm just gonna go in order. Um, Jack in the Box would probably. I'm gonna go like
Don't you dare say
one.
Jack in the Box is number one.
Oh God, no! They're putting them at five because I was gonna put like the worst. Like like they're small and they're terrible. I mean, they're not terrible. I mean, they're edible, but not what they charge for them.
So you
They're
like
like,
to talk about nuggets more.
no, I'd rather eat Jack in the Box nuggets.
That's crazy.
Come on, get
You have
away.
this deep hatred for these Taco Bell nuggets.
They're just terrible. Like you like them or likes them, and Speedy likes them.
The first batch
That
was
is
terrible, but everything after that was better.
my first batch was okay, but it just had no flavor. Even like I had to dip them in the sauce, and then they only gave me one sauce.
I mean, they
How
only
did you
give me
get
once.
two?
I only got one.
Oh. I guess they give you another one when you get the 10-piece. But you've gone on multiple times, or has gone on
They're
multiple
gone
times
now.
once a
Done
week. Oh, they're gone. Oh, okay,
like a couple weeks
that's
ago.
good. It's for the best.
Not for the best. That's the second best item. Those are the new nacho fries because the nacho fries are just there permanently now. I think.
Yeah, I think they are, which is pretty dope. But they don't taste the same as they did when they originally came out, at least to me.
You're on some
Um,
real shit.
what?
You're on some fucking bullshit.
They don't taste the same.
They taste the. They've never tasted any different.
They have out here. They be using some different type of cheese
Yeah.
seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
But my number 5 is probably going to be Jack in the Box. They are. I've had them a few times, especially when I have a coupon. I'll get them, but other than that, I would not get them. They are pretty uh, below mid, as the kids would say.
Well, I'm going Burger King.
Burger King for number 5. Nice.
Burger King nuggets are awful. They're literally frozen nuggets, and then they're like fucking. It's like they put them in like a what is it called? I don't know. That thing
They
that sucks
are
out
a
the air.
little air fryer.
No, I don't
De
know.
de
It's like a. It's like
dehydration.
that thing. It's like they dehydrate their nuggets.
Yeah, they are. They are a little like. They do look like they are like sucked up when you when you. Did you stop that? When you
You've been yelling at
look
these
at them
cats all
and
day.
I know, like that's just
Maybe they're in heat or one of them.
no. I mean, she might be in heat.
She's trying to
She's
fuck.
rubbing her. She's rubbing her face up against my monitor right now for whatever reason. You stop.
Maybe it's nice and warm or
Uh,
something.
yeah, it could be. And she's trying to get my attention too. Anyway, um, yeah. And then when you bite the nuggets, they're like freaking hard as a rock almost sometimes from Burger King, which is wild because I'm thinking I'm thinking I'm doing Burger King for mine at number 4. Um, yeah, I mean, I have the same uh, issues that you have with Burger King's nuggets. Dehydrated, they're too hard. They really have no taste. Um, yeah, that's my number 4. What's your number 4?
So what do we got? Mickey D's, fucking Chick-fil-A, Taco Bell. I've never had Jack in the
Wendy's,
Box. I guess I'll go Wendy's.
Wendy's, and McDonald's. Uh, so your Wendy's is number 4. Mine is number 3 because Wendy's nuggets are actually really really good. Um, but
I could go Chick-fil-A.
uh,
The Chick-fil-A, everything at Chick-fil-A tastes the same.
yeah, I can't think of another nugget place because I was gonna like fast food anyway. Like
I mean, unless KFC has nuggets, I guess they have like those popcorn pops or whatever the fuck they're called.
yeah, I don't know if I put KFC for mine, but Carl's Jr. has nuggets, don't they? I never get them.
I have no idea.
I think they have strips. I don't think they have nuggets. The little, oh, they have the little uh, star nuggets.
Oh, I've had those.
Uh,
That's like frozen nuggets.
yeah,
It's like you get them at Walmart.
yeah. I think I'm gonna go Chick-fil-A for my number 3. Their nuggets are okay. I mean, they're definitely better than with Jack in the Box and Burger King's. So I'll go Chick-fil-A for my number 3. Uh, what's your number 3?
I guess I don't even know what my number 2 would be right now. Well, number 1 is easy.
Taco Bell.
What have I not said? I already said Wendy's.
Said Wendy's, Burger King, and then I think we're gonna do Chick-fil-A. But
I'll put Wendy's 3, Chick-fil-A 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. Wendy's can go 3, and I'll put Taco Bell at 2.
Nice. I think. Yeah, I think. What did I do? Chick-fil-A was my number 3. My number 2 is going to be Wendy's. Um, the spicy nuggets are fire. I never tried the sauce nuggets that they just came out with, or they're probably gone now. But I never tried the sauce nuggets.
The sauce
Um,
nuggets.
yeah, the sauce nuggets. You never tried them?
What is that even like?
I think it's the one they're coated like in the sauce,
Hmm.
like
I didn't.
wings.
I didn't even know they did that.
Yeah, it was like a while back, like a little bit after the Krabby Patty thing that they had. The sauced nuggets. That was pretty good.
No.
That was pretty spot on for a first try.
We gonna do. Wait, that was that your 2 Wendy's?
My number 2 is Wendy's. Yeah,
Well, then number 1 is easy. It's always Mickey D's.
Mickey D's is number 1 for me.
Mickey D's is so number 1 that number 2 isn't even close.
Yeah, it's not close. Say what you will about McDonald's chicken nuggets, whether they're real chicken or not, it does not matter. They slap every time.
They
You can't go
slap.
wrong with
You can get.
they.
They're cheap.
I mean, they are the cheapest nuggets you can get out of all the fast food places. I think for your money,
Because they always
like
have the
I think
deals.
yeah, you could get the deals on the nuggets. Sometimes, I mean, for a while, for a long time, I was doing the 20-piece that they had on there for like $5 or something like that. Um,
Well, they had the fucking 10-piece for $1.
yeah, it's just busted. They had that for a while. Now they have the 50% off the 10-piece, which is still okay deal. Comes out to like for me, it comes out to like $3. I think they're 5. I think it's $5 for a 10-piece. But yeah, I mean, McDonald's is just the king of chicken nuggets. It's sorry. And I'm dipping that shit in sweet and sour sauce. If you have any other sauce, you're just psycho.
Free 10-piece nugget with minimum purchase. The Blazers scored 100 points, so they're giving away free 6-piece in Oregon. And then there's a 50%
Damn,
off the nuggets. Anytime the Blazers score 100 points, they give a free nugget out to everyone if you order it. But
that's wild.
which that's like the
Oh,
fucking 70. It's always there. They always be scoring 100. I think you have to order something though, and then get that. You can't just get the nugget. Yeah, you have to
damn.
get a $2 purchase and then you get a nugget.
Yeah, the only deal I have is the 50% off 10-piece, and then the free 10-piece with the minimum purchase of $15, but it has to be for delivery, which is stupid. That's the only deals I have for nugs. Then they raised the price on the Big Mac combo on the app from $6.50 to $7, which is stupid. Because they gotta raise the prices for everything.
But yeah, that's the tier
Uh,
list.
that is the tier list. If you, I guess it really doesn't matter. I mean, what would your top 5 be, viewers, for your nuggets? That one's probably gonna get a lot of hate, but it's fine. Let us see. I guess the main thing to talk about is the Until Dawn is kind of like a week old, but that comes out. I think they officially announced that it's coming out in April. Um, it is changed from the game a little bit. Honestly, they stole my idea. Um, for the Dead by Daylight movie, kind of. I the movie is going to be really different from the game. I guess if you haven't played the game, it doesn't matter. But basically, the game has to do with like the butterfly effect, every choice that you make is it affects the rest of the story and any other character that you come in contact with. And with that, they have to survive until dawn. Or as the movie, they're stuck in a time loop and have to survive until dawn. Figure out a way to survive until dawn. And each loop is a different killer or monster, which is interesting. But I think it takes away from the game a little bit. But it is what it is. Like the movie looks pretty cool. I'll still watch it. But yeah, I mean, I think I think it's. I mean, I think with each loop, it'll be cool to see a different type of monster. I think they confirmed the slasher, which wasn't really a slasher in the game. Spoilers. It was just some dude. It was one of the friends trying to scare them.
He was pranking them
Um,
because he thinks he got their sister killed or something.
yeah, so he was trying to prank them by being a killer, but in this one, it's an action. In the movie, it's an actual killer. Kind of like with the same mask. I think they have a witch. The Wendigos are there.
Better be.
Um, and I think there's one more. A werewolf. I think there's werewolves. Um, but yeah, each loop that they die, they have to survive. Try and survive the next wave of monster. So it'll be interesting. It's kind of like a mix of movies. And like Cabin in the Woods had that type of vibe with the different fears of people. So it's kind of similar to that. But they did have a few moments from the game. I think they actually have the dude from the game in the movie. Um, the curator. I don't think he's in the actual game. Well, you know what? I think he is in the game. He's a flamethrower dude. But I think he's also the curator, um, kind of telling you what you're doing wrong and stuff. I think he plays like the therapist actually, but he's in the movie. But it looks like he plays like just a clerk. But yeah, I mean the trailer looked dope. Kind of, I know a lot of people were pissed off about the movie not being like the game, but I think they could have did. I think they could have did something similar to like Final Destination with like the visions and premonitions and things like that, and then kind of made its way into the movie. Um, but yeah, I mean, I guess I'm okay with them changing it. It's not a big deal. It's not like that they did that with like how they do with Resident Evil. The Resident Evil movies is kind of like a big deal, but like I don't think there's a big following for Until Dawn, like to where people are like everyone's gonna get pissed off that the they changed the movie from the game. I mean, I thought it would have been cool if they kept it like the game, but I guess it really doesn't matter. I don't see the point in not doing a faithful adaptation because the casual fans not even going to know the difference. I mean, the hardcore people that played it will be like, "Oh shit, that's from the game, and that's from the game." I just don't know why they just don't do that because the casual person's not going to give a fuck. They're not even going to know. So, but what are your thoughts? You seen the trailer? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they could have
Nice.
used the people that were in the game because they're based off a real person. The way they
Yeah,
look in
they
the
could have.
game is the actual actor.
Yep. Rami Malek, Hayden Panettiere. They could have brought the people back from the game. I agree. And then that probably would have made things
It shouldn't even
better.
be called Until Dawn. It's not even Until Dawn.
It's really not. I mean, that kind of just going against what I just said, but it's it's similar to the game, but it's not. It has like the enemies from the game, or actually just two. Um,
Because the whole point of the
but
game is they're thinking they're getting fucking hunted by some fucking weird fuck, and then ends up not being that, and then they get attacked by Wendigos.
yeah, so yeah, it's kind of like what they do with Resident Evil. They fucking slap the name on something that's not really like the games. But yeah, I mean, they got this. I don't know anybody from the cast besides maybe the one dude with the that says we got to survive until dawn. I forget what movie he's in, but I've seen him before. But yeah, I don't. I think it's still gonna do good, but I don't think it needed to be made into. I mean, the game's practically a movie in itself. Those games are mean. Like you said, they're using the real actors just in mocap. So, and then with the remake that just came out, it just makes sense to bring those guys to the movie. But yeah, it looks completely different from the game, besides the characters or the enemy types. They changed the whole butterfly effect to a time loop. So I guess we'll see what happens. I will be watching it though, just to see it and support Sony, but because I'm a Glazer.
Blazing
But
Sony.
it's time that they need to fucking stay faithful to the game, like adaptation, like film adaptation to the games. It's they can't keep getting away with this. Uh, 'Cause I think even Resident Evil's getting another reboot movie based on Resident Evil Zero. So, um, yeah, it's time for the studios to be faithful to the games. Casual fans not gonna know. It doesn't matter. Um, it might even force them to like want to play the game. Who knows? But yeah, that's all I got for that. It looks decent. I'll check it out when it drops in April. Um, but yeah, that's all I got for that. You gonna chime in here, bud?
Nope.
No. Okay, so I'm just doing everything.
Yeah.
All right. Well, wait, you were recording, right?
No.
You weren't recording.
Of course I'm recording, motherfucker.
All right, I was just making sure because I wasn't recording. All right. Well, I guess that's it for episode 70.
Great episode.
It was terrible. Just so you know, I had to do everything, viewers and listeners.
That's crazy.
Uh, this guy was just here. He didn't chime in once. And yeah. Is that a booger? Am I?
We're ending this
That's a
shit.
booger. Have a great time this week. We'll see you. We'll see you next week for a new episode. And yeah, be sure to rate it 5 stars. Like it on YouTube. Fuck Pandora. Fuck AMC. And fuck the haters. And
Who's
fuck
the
Nexus for
haters?
making me do this. I don't know, just haters in general.
Do you have haters?
I might have haters.
I feel
I
like you
might.
think you have haters, but you don't.
I might have a few. I haven't confirmed yet, but I might have a few. I'll have to confirm.
When you say some bullshit, I am one of the haters.
But I don't say that much bullshit.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.